Lost Generation Landscapes, a journey through Ernest Hemingway's The Sun Also Rises. Ernest Hemingway's The Sun Also Rises, published in 1926, is not just a novel, but a poignant, powerful portrait of a generation adrift. It depicts the struggles and disillusionment of the lost generation, a group of young Americans and Britons who emerged from the First World War deeply scarred by the horrors they witnessed. The novel follows a group of these individuals, their lives echoing the emptiness and aimlessness of a world seemingly devoid of meaning and purpose. The narrative, set in 1925, takes us across Europe, from Paris to the fiesta in Pamplona. The story unfolds through the eyes of Jake Barnes, a disillusioned American writer and veteran of the First World War, who navigates the complexities of his relationships and the emptiness of his existence. His injuries from the war, though never explicitly stated, have rendered him impotent, a physical manifestation of his emotional and psychological wounds. Jake's journey is mirrored in the experiences of his companions, each grappling with their own demons. Lady Brett Ashley, an alluring and captivating woman, carries the burden of a past love and a present filled with self-destructive behavior. She represents the allure of freedom and the tragic consequences of chasing fleeting pleasures. Robert Cohn, an awkward and melancholic writer, is consumed by jealousy and insecurity, his love for Brett driving him to destructive acts. The novel's title, taken from the Ecclesiastes passage, "One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. The sun also ariseth, and the sun goeth down, and hasteth to his place where he arose," encapsulates the existential themes at the heart of the narrative. The characters' lives are cyclical, marked by a perpetual sense of repetition, devoid of meaningful progress or lasting fulfillment. The Paris of Lost Souls. The novel begins in Paris, a city that serves as a symbol of both intellectual and artistic freedom and the superficiality of the lost generation's search for meaning. Here, Jake and his companions frequent cafes, engage in endless discussions, and indulge in the hedonistic lifestyle of the era. Yet, beneath the surface of their seemingly carefree existence, a deep sense of emptiness prevails. Jake's apartment, described as a small apartment that looked out on a courtyard, reflects the characters' inner lives, cramped, limited, and ultimately unsatisfying. The constant presence of cafes like the Dome and the Select serves as a reminder of the superficiality of their social gatherings, where the pursuit of pleasure often masks a deeper sense of despair. The Fiesta, a brief glimpse of life. The journey to Pamplona, Spain, for the annual running of the bulls in the Fiesta, marks a turning point in the narrative. The Fiesta, with its vibrant atmosphere and chaotic energy, offers a temporary escape from the emptiness of their lives. The characters find themselves caught up in the frenzy of the festivities, their inhibitions momentarily suspended. The bullfights, a spectacle of violence and death, become a metaphor for the struggle for survival and the futility of human existence. Jake, who once had a deep admiration for bulls, now sees them as symbols of the human condition, capable of both immense power and ultimate vulnerability. The bullfight becomes a brutal reflection of the characters' internal conflicts and their inability to escape their own internal turmoil. The shadow of war. Hemingway masterfully weaves the shadow of the First World War into the fabric of the narrative. The war, though not explicitly described, serves as an omnipresent force, shaping the characters' perspectives and their outlook on life. Jake's inability to fully engage in intimacy is a direct consequence of his wartime injuries. His emotional detachment and cynicism stem from his experiences on the battlefield, where he witnessed the horrors of war and lost his innocence. Brett, too, bears the scars of the war, haunted by the memory of her lost love, a young soldier who died in the conflict. The unspoken language of love and loss. The relationships in the novel are marked by a complex interplay of love, desire, and unspoken feelings. Jake's love for Brett, though unspoken, is a constant presence, fueling his frustration and helplessness. Brett, on the other hand, struggles with her own desires, torn between Jake, her past love, and the allure of fleeting relationships. Their interactions are filled with subtle cues and unspoken gestures, reflecting the characters' emotional distance and their inability to communicate their true feelings. The dialogue is crisp and concise, revealing the characters' internal struggles through their limited interactions. The power of silence and the unseen. One of the striking aspects of The Sun Also Rises is Hemingway's masterful use of silence and suggestion. The unspoken words, the hidden emotions, and the unsaid truths create a palpable tension throughout the narrative. The novel's focus on the present moment, its avoidance of introspection or lengthy explanations, allows the reader to become intimately involved in the characters' inner lives. The narrative is driven by unspoken desires and unspoken truths, leaving the reader to interpret the characters' motivations and their complex relationships. Beyond the Lost Generation, while The Sun Also Rises is often regarded as a quintessential novel of the lost generation, its themes transcend the specific historical context. The novel explores universal themes of love, loss, disillusionment, and the search for meaning in a chaotic and often indifferent world. The characters' struggle to find their place in a world seemingly devoid of purpose resonates with readers across generations. Their search for meaning, their yearning for connection, and their attempts to cope with the burdens of their past resonate with the universal human experience. Conclusion: Ernest Hemingway's The Sun Also Rises is a profound and enduring work of literature, a testament to his masterful storytelling abilities. The novel's stark and evocative prose, its exploration of complex relationships, and its haunting depiction of a generation adrift continue to captivate readers decades after its publication. The novel's lasting impact lies in its ability to capture the essence of a generation grappling with the aftermath of war, the search for meaning in a world seemingly devoid of purpose, and the enduring human struggle to find love and connection amidst loss and disillusionment. It is a novel that speaks to the universal human experience, making it a relevant and powerful work even today. The Sun Also Rises is a timeless novel that invites readers to engage with its characters, explore its themes, and ultimately reflect on the human condition. It remains a powerful reminder of the enduring power of storytelling and its ability to illuminate the universal truths that connect us all.